Hello and welcome to Vanderfox channel here on YouTube, and today we're comparing 4 different microphones. In this test we'll be listening to
the Logitech G930,
the Sennheiser G4ME ONE, the V-MODA BOOMPRO microphone currently attached to my V-MODA M100s, and of course the Blue Yeti. In these clips I'll be demonstrating the optimized settings for each microphone, at least for my computer, and you can try that out yourself.
There are several advantages to each pair of headphones. For instance, I am now on the wireless over-ear Logitech G930, which feels very light on the ears and on the top of my head. The settings for this recording is the same as always. I have the Audacity program with the stereo 32-bit 44-100Hz setting. The microphone level for this recording is set to 100 in Windows, though note that the microphone does not support any kind of gain. It does not support it in Windows nor the Logitech gaming software. If you have an amplifier or a software that can do that for you, then use that. For long time use, the faux leather can make it slightly clammy around your ears and might not be as comfortable as an open designed headphone, but it will in return seal in sound better and also keep outside noise, outside better. All in all, a very light headphone you shouldn't have problem using for long sessions of gaming, music or video watching. Closer to closed design also affects the sound signature, which is fine for a pair of wireless headphones at this price and the purposes it's intended for. It is USB 2.0 powered and has a charging cable that you can use to charge the headset while using it. The battery life so far has been more than adequate, and the headset has several configurable buttons through the Logitech gaming software. Things like muting or changing the volume level is very easy and accessible on the headphone itself. This microphone is non-detachable and can be slightly turned if you need it closer to your mouth. It is, however, recommended to not have it directly in front of your mouth to try and avoid the T's and P's when you speak. So, for instance, this sentence here: put the potatoes down or I'll taste your friggin' fruit. I'll do that one more time. Put the potatoes down or I'll taste your friggin' fruit. We'll see how that picks up on the microphone, and you can be the judge yourself. These headphones do have noise cancelling technology in them, which should dampen the background noise you're hearing here slightly. There's a video playing with music on it, and I'm also wiggling the loose arms on my chair just to try and produce a lot of noise and see how that picks up on the microphone.
The Sennheiser G4ME ONE, which I'm using now, is even more comfortable for my head. The over-ear and open design has a bit more sound leakage, but fits better and is better for long hours of gaming. At the same time, it has active noise cancelling technology on the microphone. This is handy in places where outside noise can be a problem or distraction, when everything from your computer or ceiling fans to being at a LAN party regardless of the amount of people around you. The settings for this recording is the same as with the other microphones. I'm using the Audacity program on stereo 32-bit 44-100Hz setting. In Windows, the levels for this microphone is set to 80 and the gain setting is set for plus 20 decibels. The quality of the microphone is quite good, and you should have no problems using this while streaming or doing quick voiceover for your videos. The open design, like I mentioned, means sound will leak out a bit more while also letting in more outside noise, though I've found a situation where this actually comes in handy. I may be listening to music or a video in the background on my secondary device while gaming on my primary, and the noise cancelling microphone will not transmit this to the other people I would be talking to, while to me I would still be able to easily hear the outside music or video. The comfort of this headphone is even better for long hours of gaming, with the plush velvet on the earpads and headband sitting very nicely on my head. The Sennheiser G4ME ONE uses a split microphone and headphone 3.5mm input, but with the use of an adapter you can use it without a problem on a 4-pin connector on things like a laptop or gaming console. It is worth noting that the microphone is non-detachable, but swivels high enough to not be in the corner of your eyes when it's turned up. This also automatically mutes the microphone, and you also have a manual volume control on the right can. So here's the test sentence. Put the potatoes down or I'll taste your friggin' fruit. So one more time. Put the potatoes down or I'll taste your friggin' fruit. The microphone is also noise cancelling, like I said, and I am right now playing the same clip at the same volume level like I did with the other microphones. I am also moving the loose arms of the chair to see if this produces any noise. As long as you keep the microphone not directly in front of your mouth, you should be able to produce some great results with the Sennheiser G4ME ONE or G0 headset. The V-MODA BOOMPRO microphone is a detachable microphone that uses a 3.5mm 4-pin connection type. Compatible with most motherboards and especially laptops, phones and gaming consoles. It comes with a 3.5mm splitter for dedicated microphone and headphone inputs, which works very nicely. The settings for this recording is the same as with the other microphones. It is a stereo 32-bit 44-100Hz. The settings in Windows are a mic level 80 with a plus 20 decibel gain setting. This setting is the one I found most pleasing, as it would not produce any background hissing noise or any sort of other distraction to the recording. It also comes with a clip that contains a mute switch and a volume control, and the microphone itself is very bendable. This microphone should work with most headsets that use a standard 3.5mm input and has a detachable microphone, and as of right now I'm using this with my V-MODA M100s. These headphones have a pair of sealed over-ear cups that seal out outside noise more than the two previous headphones. In addition, noise does not leak out as much as well. These are more of a tight fit on my head, and as a result I at times struggle to use them for more than just a couple of hours at a time, but that's me. As you can tell, the microphone is quite serviceable, and while it doesn't explicitly state that it has noise cancelling technology, it does say that it enhances voice clarity and reduces background noise. For the test sentence, I'll try that now. Put the potatoes down or I'll taste test your friggin' fruit. Do that one more time. Put the potatoes down or I'll taste test your friggin' fruit. This is the same clip playing as before, and it's playing at the same volume level as earlier with the loose arms on my chest and wiggling about. Let's see how that picks up on the microphone. And here we are, finally, to the Blue Yeti microphone. In this recording, I am using the same settings in Audacity as the other ones. That would be stereo, 32-bit, 44-100Hz. My computer levels is set to mic level 55, and on the Blue Yeti itself, I've set the gain level to about 50%. I am currently not using a pop filter to show and demonstrate how this will sound without any extra setup. This is a USB 2.0 powered microphone, and as you can tell, the audio clarity is very good. I am currently using the cardioid setting, which is recommended for podcasts, voiceovers, and streaming. Right now, I am talking to the microphone about 20 to 30 centimeters from it. You can obviously adjust the settings if you need the microphone to be further away, and as long as you use the cardioid setting, you shouldn't be worrying too much about background noises. However, I do have to emphasize that this microphone does pick up a lot more noise than the other ones, such as when I'm using the keyboard and mouse right here. You can probably tell that by the microphone, but we'll also try the other tests that the other microphones went through. This is a microphone that's very popular with streamers, and through this comparison you can probably tell why. An additional thing you can do with the microphone is adjust volume from your computer on the microphone itself. If you want volume higher for the music you're playing, although it needs to be low for the actual stream, you can up the volume on the microphone and plug your headset through the microphone directly. In addition, you can listen to your own voice as you're talking, and trust me, it is not distracting at all, and it's just a good reference point for both you and the viewer. So here we are, trying with the background noise. I am now wiggling the loose arms on my chair, and I'm playing the same clip as before with the other microphones. There's also a computer fan, like with all the other tests, about a meter away from here, but that should be pretty quiet. So here's the test sentence. Put the potatoes down, or I'll taste test your friggin' fruit. So that's one more time. Put the potatoes down, or I'll taste test your friggin' fruit. So that was my quick yet long comparison between these three headsets, two of which I know a lot of streamers use, and the Blue Yeti microphone. Hopefully this will help anyone out there trying to get a new pair of headphones or a microphone for use with streaming. If you want more information on the gaming audio itself on the headphones, you can leave a comment and I'll answer it to the best of my abilities. Like I mentioned, you can listen to the audio through the microphone itself, and to that extent, that's actually a good thing. So if you're not used to using a headset that goes over your ears or on them, you can use earbuds, which goes into your ears. This is obviously a preference thing, but I actually use a lot of earbuds with this microphone. So to sum things up, I personally use the Sennheiser G4ME ONE headset when I'm just gaming by myself and I'm not using the speakers, or I don't want to bother anyone else. When I'm just Skyping with my friends, I also use the Sennheiser headset instead of this microphone, though I tend to do that from time to time if I'm not bothered switching them. The Sennheiser produces great audio quality and reduces background noise, which suits me very well. It also takes away annoying keyboard sounds or mouse clicking, and in addition, it's very, very comfortable to use. The gaming audio is also really good. It won't be as punchy as, say, the V-MODA or even the Game Zero, which has a closed design, but it's far more comfortable to use, especially for long gaming hours, so that's why I'm using that. With this microphone, like I said, I use just normal earbuds. I have several ones lying around depending on what kind of sound signature I want, but for all intents and purposes, this is a dedicated microphone that can be very useful for streaming or voiceovers, especially if you have a pop filter, but there's nothing wrong with using a dedicated gaming headset. Like I said, if you have any questions regarding any of the equipment that I have, please leave a comment and I'll answer it to the best of my ability. I hope this video helped you when choosing between a certain headset or a standalone microphone, and gave you a better picture of what the benefits and disadvantages of each situation is. In the future, I hope to be testing more headsets with the microphones or just standalone microphones. But for now, have a wonderful day and I'll see you in the next video.